Hello folks, Top Gun here again. So, a lot of people, this is for the newbies. It's not going to be a lot of math in this. This is an economic kind of video. What is pulse chain? I'm going to explain this without math today. So yeah, a lot of people might not understand this. It's kind of for the new user. What is pulse chain? What's all the fuss about? I'll release a math one after for the actual price, but don't worry, there'll be a little math at the end of this video. So, what is pulse chain? Everyone's heard the rumors. Let's have a look. You know what we're going to do? We're going to try and understand, well, what is economics really and how does it work? Because a lot of people get really lost on that. Supply, demand, supply chain. Well, really, it's all about trade. So let's take a look at the trade. So, first off, warning. I am not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment. I do moon math. I am a college dropout. I just found out there was a difference between Ethereum and Bitcoin on November 10th of 2021. If I ramble about math, you will either fall asleep or your head may explode. You have been warned. You're now entering the danger zone. Hardy har har. Alright, so the economy. We came out of caves. Angry cavemen. Look at that. Need some food. Not much going on. There was no economy. There was no trade. Alright, we continue on. We built communities. Oh, communities, okay. So maybe we're trading food for clothes or weird things, and currency might actually, some sort of something for trade, might build out of this as we hoard around somewhere, make it more valuable, and trade things. The economy starts to kind of build, but how do we trade? Well, some sides we got glass beads, and other sizes, well, we got metal chunks, and we got stone carvings. Well, glass bead people are like, you take the stone carvings? No. And K for K, yes, I'm ripping you off a little bit. Shout out here. K for K, crypto, great math. So, metal chunks for glass beads, and glass beads for stone chips. Well, no, nobody takes the other stuff. They don't know how much it's worth. They don't understand. Finally someone goes, do you take the shiny stuff? Oh, the shiny stuff? You mean the hard to fake stuff that's really rare, so it makes it precious, and we can even shape it to jewelry if you want, carry it around. Maybe we can make it into these metal chunks. Oh yeah, I take that. The speed people, yeah, we take that too. It is really hard to fake. And so everybody takes the shiny stuff. Yay. Oh look, he's happy. The shiny stuff. So, continuing along. In the beginning of every economy, we start to set ratios. This is kind of how it works in the DEX, when you're trading one coin for another or one currency for another in the actual stock market. So now, 1 gold is equal to 3 metal, or 4 stone chips, or 6 glass beads, which means 1 metal is technically equal to 2 glass beads, or that 2 stone chips are equal to 3 glass beads, because fun with fractions. See, I told you there'd be some math in here. So, anyways, this is just basically how you set up an economy. Now, these little different communities can kind of trade with each other. Now we go to the digital ages, the digital caves. Just work with me here, okay? Oh, I misspelled with. That's classy. So, ones and zeros, that's supposed to represent us coming out of our caves onto the internet. Yay! What do we do here? Well, we build communities. Internet communities. Remember the .com bubble and all the stuff started to come out? We had Yahoo and MySpace and eBay and AOL and Facebook. Well, we still have most of those. I thought I was going to put 1 or 2 on here that failed. I guess I forgot. Oops. So anyways, a bunch did not make it. But some communities thrived. And look at that. Ones and zeros joined. Oh, they're happy. So, moving along. Well, now they don't know how to trade. Are my ones equal to your zeros? Or your zeros equal to my ones? I don't know. But digital gold. The shiny stuff. The shiny stuff. So, Bitcoin, because of its encryption, is really hard to fake. And I mean, there's inflation and everything, but it's really hard to get, so it's kind of rare. And owning it and having it hard to fake means it's a store of value. And as you can see by the picture, even some people made jewelry out of it. Of course, I'm sure they used some gold making it, but inside of there, I'm sure there's also a tag and a seed phrase or whatever, something to actually pin the money to that physical ID as a wallet address or something. So, Coolio. All right, the shiny stuff. Digital gold. Oh, guess who didn't buy any at the start? Okay, continuing along. Now, we go back to the economy, all these communities. Well, communities can get angry when some communities are bossing other communities around or ripping other communities off, such as the stock market and the dot-com bubble. Or in this case, do you know that lovely, 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 humble Americans got a 2% levy on their bread? That's right, 2% levy. What does that mean? That means, or a 2-point levy. That's a 2% tax on their bread. So they got very angry, and that's the Boston Tea Party, all the murdering and axes and everything, and then the birth of a nation, which had to build its own economy from scratch. The U.S. Boom. We have a bunch of different communities all working together to make a nation. All these communities are trading their different little state currencies or whatever as they're getting going, but as the states comes, they bring another form of trade that they back. This is hard to fake, and we guarantee it has value. You can trade it easier. It's lighter to carry than gold, so we get a currency. Now we have money. We have dollars. We have a way to go buy at the stock market, a way to go trade at the grocery store, a way to go buy gold, or a way to go sell gold, and something that's easily sent around. All right, that is cool. Economy is taking shape through the creation of a nation. Awesome. So the economy includes stock markets, power and construction, and auction houses, and banks, and money lenders, and file clerk offices, and shops. Oh my, and don't forget paint studios. I left out gyms and physical stuff. This is for a reason. I know there's more to the economy. It doesn't all fit on the sheet, okay? The economy, beautiful, wonderful place to make plenty of money. As long as it's done right and done smart. All right, awesome. The dot-com bust. Okay, I know it's not the Boston Tea Party, but just go with me here. At least I spelt it right this time. So, in this one, we basically have, instead of a 2% levy, everyone's selling fake. Like, oh, toys.com. Oh, we didn't actually build anything. A bunch of empty promises, but we had a name. It was cool. So we bought a bunch of routers. We hosted a website that said coming soon or under construction. And we threw a lot of parties, but then when a market crash came and everyone wanted our money. Oh, so that's kind of like the tax man coming around. And yeah, that collapsed all that. So you get a little bit of a revolt. So with digital gold, you get a digital nation, ETHERIUM. ETHERIUM is basically a programming environment. It's land you can build on. It is the birth of a nation, and it was launched empty. Just no actual buildings. It was just the internet full of small communities. Like MySpace can play on ETHERIUM. All this can play on ETHERIUM. But we do have a currency. It's connected to that shiny stuff. So this is how we trade easier in our system between the communities. Okay, alright, so this will help build an economy, but it launched barren. But slowly over time, it built an economy over 6 years. So DEXs, dev tools, and NFT markets, and wallets, and stablecoin loans, and NFT copyrights, and contracts, and meme coins, and pixel art. Wow, there's a lot going on Ethereum. That is why the currency is so valuable. Like the US dollar is worth so much because you want to get in on that economy. Wow, alright, I'm seeing where the excitement's coming from. But, what is all this junk? What is a DEX? What is a dev tool? Oh, alright, traditional market. A stock market, a decentralized exchange, is a decentralized stock market. There are multiple DEXs. Power and construction, dev tools. That's how we build on the blockchain. Auction houses, those are NFT markets, trading the NFTs at auctions. Paint studios, pixel art. File clerk's office. Do you know NFTs can be used as copyrights and even are being used as contracts? Meme coins, well, just random shops where you buy a knickknack. Then money lenders. That's the stablecoin loans. Think Visa, except not. But banks are wallets. Your wallets. Like if you ever have an app for your bank, well, that's your wallet for your bank. Wallet is just your app for your blockchain bank account. That's all. All right, cool. So we see the parallels of how this builds. Now we have a thinking man. He sees, this environment's growing. It's interesting, but Bitcoin sucks. It's spaghetti code. There is a poker app still built into it that's just grayed out. Do not run this function. So, although it itself technically has not been hacked, because of its spaghetti code linking up to it has allowed the counterfeit of Bitcoin on one occasion. So, and the possible one of a second, but that one was stopped. White hat. Yay! So thinking, man, how can I make this better? Our community can't be tampered with, can't have a bad name. We're building something awesome. What do? I build a better Bitcoin. Hex. Alright. No admin keys, you can't steal it. No one can take it away from you. It's really, really, really yours. It does everything that Bitcoin does, but it's written a little cleaner and a little smoother. It has never been hacked, and it was audited really well. And there's no poker app buried inside of it. And then it has an extra function for its inflation. Instead of rewarding people who burn the environment, it rewards people that are smart and hold their investment. Whew, that is some game theory. I know he thinks it's worth a Nobel Prize. I'm like, that is cool. But, he's done something cooler, and I'll get to that. So, yay, the gold standard got reinvented, and we just reinvented the reinvention of the gold standard. Awesome. Peter Schiff, oh look, he bought Bitcoin. He's happy at the top. So, what is Pulse Chain? Again, I've explained Ethereum, Bitcoin, but you're like, dude, you called this video, what is Pulse Chain? Why are you jerking us around? Just get to it. Okay, well, I know, some of you are afraid. Some of you are scared of what this new technology is, and you just want to huddle in traditional assets. Like, this doesn't make sense to me. So I'm trying. Bear with me. So, we fork Ethereum and make it better. That's what Bitcoin. Hex was a better Bitcoin. Let's make a better Ethereum, a better nation. Others have tried this, but they all launched bare, just like Ethereum did. But Ethereum launched empty. Pulse is not launching empty. So in the top first corner, we have the empty economy, ready to function. There's a land there built, but you need to put money in. You need to put the businesses in. You need to actually rent the office spaces. But then by the end of 6 years, we got all this gold. But we're copying all this gold. And then we're making it better. No admin keys so it can't be stolen. Improve the code just a little bit so it runs faster. Make it a little more hack proof. And then audit the crap out of it so you know that we didn't make any mistakes. And then we launch it. The bottom third one there, full of DEX and tools. Pulse Chain launches with this ecosystem thriving and really cheap fees. Cheap transaction fees. Come and spend your money. It's really cheap to work here. Well, Canada kind of pulled the same stunt. We've been taking U.S. business forever by having a cheaper currency you can come work in. And wouldn't you know, look, metropolitans grow and entire new things. I don't know what this Pulse Chain could develop, but the possibilities are endless of how much the economy could grow within it when it already starts hitting the ground running. Let's look at some ROI performance, and shout out to Gerardo from lookingtohex.com for this lovely footage. So, I stole it from his website without his permission. Thank you, Gerardo. So, looking at Bitcoin, that's the really long blue one that goes all the way to the end of the screen. And then looking at Ethereum, that's the one that runs to the middle. And then looking at Hex, it's the purple one that just starts and goes at the beginning. Why are they shorter? Why are they longer? Well, the blue one, that's 13 years of Bitcoin. The green one, oh, that's 6 years of Ethereum. Oh, the purple one, that's 2 years of Hex. That's how long they've been running. So if they had all started on the same day, this is the rate of increase they'd have. That's how that works. So wait a minute. Bitcoin was the highest producing asset in history, and Ethereum beat it at one point. And wait a minute. Ethereum beat that, and we beat Bitcoin and Ethereum, and we're only 2 years old, and that's the better gold standard. That's what's been built here. The Hex, the better Bitcoin. That is doing that. And this man is launching a fully built ecosystem at bare bottom prices. Just like Ethereum, but better. And you don't think it's going to be on this chart and possibly even beat Hex, its older brother? All I can say is, even if it doesn't beat it and it goes underneath it, do you know how rich the people that got in on Bitcoin and Ethereum are? I'm glad I'm getting in at the beginning of the market in the first 100 days on a beautiful new project, which, you look at other assets, how they performed with a lot less action and a lot less value. That's enticing. That's enticing. And I know, you're just like, where's the math? Where does this go? And hey, look who does deserve a Nobel Prize because of the engineering of the tokenomics of Pulse X and Pulse Chain. He is literally launching something new and exciting that will breed innovation for years to come. Of course he's happy. Oh, look who didn't get in on the Pulse sacrifice. Oh, that's sad. So if you got FOMO yet, I mean, FOMO is fear of missing out. So what is Pulse Chain? It's awesome. It's positive change. It's opportunity. It is just a whole bunch of everything that I want to see. It's the world's greatest social experiment, and it's going to make early investors rich, I'm pretty sure. Better than Facebook. So let's do some math. I did promise some math, didn't I there, folks? All right. Fibonacci sequence. Do you know how it works? We go 0, then we go 1, then we go 2, then we go 3, but then we go 5, and then we go 8, and then we go 13, and then we go 21. What's going on here? How does the Fibonacci sequence work? Well, it's a spiral. It's meant to illustrate how a galaxy swirls, or how a plant's cells divide and grow, or how different organic systems work. So when nature's left to itself and not disturbed, it tends to take a spiral shape. Cool. So you've heard the Fibonacci sequence used in math, in the markets, and accounting. Why would people use that? Well, when the market is in a trend and it's growing, it tends to grow at certain fractional rates, like it's naturally growing, but only if you pick the right spot on the graph. If you pick the wrong spot on the graph, you're looking at the wrong measurements. You have to measure from specifically the right place to even maybe right. And the only reason that becomes right in the market is a self-fulfilling prophecy, because a bunch of other traders believe the same thing and they're looking at the same thing you are. So when they see go, you see go, and everybody goes. And when you see run, they see run, and everybody runs. But it's a self-fulfilling prophecy only because of an imaginary spiral that they imposed on the sheet at a place they think it fits. So they all agree that that is a place to trade. That is where you will decide if the price goes up and goes down because of this weird spirally thing. What a weird psychology. But yeah, so if you can learn how to read at the right spot, you can think what other traders are thinking, but it's just dangerous. Don't trade. It gets you wrecked. Buy and hold an asset that'll perform, like Pulse Chain and Pulse X. So if you like this information, please follow me or join my little crypto school chat. I'm trying out Telegram. It's where I'm posting when my videos come out. And if you join that, you might even find the little Easter egg, since you've stayed all the way to the end of the video. That is my little game theory chat, where I'm trying to still learn aspects of crypto and help other people learn. So thanks for watching my video and my content. As you can tell, I lost my graphic designer, so now you have high-class, high-tech, expensive Canadian graphics fueling this video. If you like, hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to comment. It helps the algorithm. So thank you guys for participating, and don't worry, the next video will actually contain some math, and depending if I can figure out how to use the tool, I'll slap in an Excel code right after this, how to quickly do it. If I can't, it'll be on the next video, but I'll be like, how to code Fibonacci in 2 seconds. That's my math I want to show, so hopefully it'll let me. Alright, here we go. This is my attempt. Hopefully this is showing up properly. I'm about to view this afterwards. So how do we code Fibonacci in Excel? Look at this. We go to cell 3. This is really cool. And we just hit equal. And we say cell 1, shift, shift, plus cell 2, enter. Well, that's 0. That's boring. How did I code Fibonacci? Why am I stretching it down here? When you stretch it down, it just copies the formula all the way down. That's all the formula is for Fibonacci. And what does it start with, folks? I said a 0. Cool. What does it have next? It has a 1. Cool. That's the Fibonacci sequence, pointed out, done in an instant, coding with Excel. Fun! Yay! Fun with math, fun with Excel. Thank you for watching, and please stay tuned for more. Later today, hopefully I'll be releasing a video on how price ratios work with Pulse Chain, possibly. So, thank you for watching. Have a great night.